Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for joining me for this video. As you can see from today's title, we're going to be reviewing the new Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Eye Brightener. So if you want to see what my thoughts are on these, show you a quick application of what my thoughts are, then please keep on watching. Given this in 3 shades, this video isn't sponsored in any way, shape or form. These products were gifted. I have no obligation to post or anything like that. These are just all my thoughts, my own content, and nothing was asked of me basically. I have to just do that for guidelines. So we have 3 shades. I think they sent me shades that are too dark for me. I'm more of the light to medium rather than the medium, but they did send me the medium section, which is fine. We can make it work because hopefully if it's brightening it should work. So we have the shades Deep Butter, Deep Melon and Peach, which is 7, 8 and 9. These retail for £18 each, so we really want to see if this is any good because I'm hoping I don't have to then put on the concealer on top, but we are going to do a side where we have just the eye brightener and then the eye brightener and the concealer, just to see if it's either needed or if it's an unnecessary product. Now personally, I didn't know what to think of this at the start. I might have been the only one. I'm like, they've already got a concealer that does the trick for me anyway, so why do I need this, especially it being at £18? Then I saw the TikTok reviews and things like that, and I try not to get ahead of myself because sometimes a lot of these people rave them up to be bigger than what they are, or they apply them completely wrong to how everyone else does it, or like the generic way, and it's just like, you guys are hyping this up, getting a good amount of views and then moving on to the next one. So I really want to see if this is like actually worth it. So it's a serum like texture that melts into the skin. It's sheer to buildable coverage, gives off a natural eye work up like this vibes. I can see where they're getting that from. Bright Fix immediately gives the appearance of brighter eyes, reduces the appearance of dark circles and makes under eyes appear smoother. It's crease, sweat and humidity resistant. Great. Available in 16 shades. Lovely. Wear it alone for a glowy natural bright finish or layer it with the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer for more coverage. It also layers nicely over the eye cream, the Fenty eye cream. Obviously they've got a, self-promo. For those referencing, I am around 260 to 290 in the Fenty foundation and I do wear 180 in the concealer just for that brightening feel. I think today I am going to go in with the shade Deep Butter, which I love the packaging of this. Personally, I might have struggled if I was to pick the shade myself. I would go in the light to medium section, but I do worry if I would struggle. Now we do get 10 millilitres of product for £18. I'm hoping you don't need to go in with a lot because I think the generic concealer amount is around 15 millilitres, I believe. Am I right? Maybe I'm wrong. So like I said, I'm going to do one eye with just the Bright Fix and then the other eye with the concealer on top. So taking this, I'm going to dab a little bit underneath the eye as so. That's the shade that we have going on. Doesn't look too bad. It definitely has like sort of that brightening effect. I'm not too much of a fan of the applicator though. It's like it's too round. I thought it was going to be very similar to the Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer version, but it does feel really, really liquidy and creamy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start to pat this into the skin and see. I don't know how much to use here, to be honest. And then I'm just going to take it and blend it in. I've just taken a brush and gone over the excess areas just in case I've applied too much and whatnot, but wow, that is a difference. You can definitely tell a difference between this side and that side. That has just got the eye brightener and that has nothing on there. That is so lovely. It just feels like and looks like my skin, but without like the redness, like the slight bag and any darkness. Like it just generally just looks like my skin just brand new. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like it doesn't look like I've got concealer on at all. It just looks like it's my skin but without the whole redness and the tie-dye. Oh my god. Wow, it blends really, really easy. It doesn't feel like it's creasing. Really lightweight. Got a lovely formula to it. I get the hype so far. I just want to see how it would layer with the concealer, but it just looks so lovely underneath the under eyes. Like you can tell here, I've got a lot of redness. Now you can sort of see the darkness, the shadow, and then here, even with the light on, it just looks so lovely. Wow. That is definitely different. Now it doesn't look like I've got like heavy concealer on, like I've got some £40 concealer that's like covering like Tarte Shape Tape, but it just looks like my skin, but with no redness, dark circle, brightened. Need a lot at all. Please be very steady with how much you use. That is probably all I'm going to use on this side. That was just the excess that came out from before. And then again, you can just go in with your finger. I just like to just spread it out quickly first. It's not one of those ones that like you have to worry about taking away the coverage. So sometimes I find like I can't use my finger because it will warm it up too much and the coverage will disappear. But with this, for some reason, it doesn't do that, which is really, really lovely. blends in really, really nice. I still would prefer using it with a brush, but I know everyone's been using it with their finger, and it is nice to know that you don't always have to use tools, you can just use what you have. And then I am going to take some of the Pro Filter concealer, again in the shade 180. So I've taken some of that, and I'm just going to take an everyday brush. The brush I'm going to use is the PC23 from Peaches and Cream. Just go in. Funny enough, I'm just using my camera as my mirror, which is good because then I know that I can be really messy with application and it still looks really nice. So actually, do you know what? Now for the concealer, I need a mirror. So yeah, firstly, what I like about it is that I have been able to use it with my fingers, which is a massive plus, because sometimes I like to go with my fingers, sometimes I like a brush, but if I'm in a rush, then fingers is the way to go. And I can see definitely that this works. There's no like patchiness, doesn't like take off the product and things like that. Do I feel like I need it with the concealer? Probably not. On my everyday days where I don't want any concealer on and I just want something to make the eyes look there, I think this is the product that I've been wanting, but I've always just gone in with like the NARS concealer or something like that. But this is definitely something I'm going to be gravitating towards on my natural no makeup days. Not no makeup, but no makeup days. So yeah, this is very, very nice. Personally, I actually prefer it without the concealer, but the concealer obviously makes it still look airbrush, and I like that they work together. Sometimes if I apply something underneath, either in a heavy eye cream or even foundation, it will start to look cakey, and this doesn't. So massive thumbs up to that, and thank you for Fenty for producing that, because sometimes it can be a little bit tricky working with formulation. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the rest of my face off of camera, and then I'll come back to you with my final thoughts. This is how my face is looking at now. I have done everything. I quite like this makeup look actually. And final verdict, I would give this a good 8 to 9 out of 10. This is lovely. Like, it's really, really nice on the under eyes. My under eyes are definitely screaming thank you for once. I think it's also so nice with the concealer, but you don't need to use the concealer. You could probably use any of your other concealers, but if you don't have this, don't worry, this looks just as good as you can see without the concealer. So yeah, would I recommend 100%? I don't have many more points to say. It's done everything that it's claimed to do, so I can't really complain. I'm very, very impressed. I did think this was going to be very much a miss for me, because I like my concealer, I like my under eyes to be concealed, like you guys know. I don't mind the rest of my base, but concealer is like one of those things. But I don't really call this a concealer, but this is just magic bottle. Like, this just makes everything just look really smooth, all one tone. Highly recommend. Highly, highly, highly recommend. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what your thoughts are. Are you going to try it? I'll leave the link in the description. Do I think it's worth £18? 100%. I didn't apply it as the same as every other like TikTok or a makeup guru. Just find your own way of applying it, see how it works for you, and let me know in the comments. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye.